Okay, so welcome to part 2 of this eating healthy series. I'm pretty much just gonna make a juice. It's the same kind of juice I make for breakfast every day. I make oatmeal for breakfast every day and the juice. So basically, I usually prepare my 2 juices, one for breakfast and one for lunch that I take to work with me. I'm just gonna prepare one in this video. And another thing I do while I'm making breakfast is I make my lunch. I'll show you how I make my lunch probably in another video. So let's get started with this one. So right now I'm planning to make an apple, carrot, and orange juice. I'm pretty much just gonna wash the vegetables and cut the apple and start sticking it in my juicer. I still have this piece of pear from when I made the oatmeal, so that's just gonna be part of the juice because there's no sense throwing that away. I'm gonna add some nice sweetness to it. All right, so here's how I wash the vegetables. I pretty much just scrub it. It takes like, I don't know, 20 seconds. And I'm also gonna scrub this orange, even though I'm not gonna juice the peel. But I wanna make sure it's clean. All right, so I'm gonna cut the apple now. I'm not really sure how to hold the camera. Here, I'll just try to do this. Okay, that should be pretty decent. Pretty much I'm gonna slice the apple into thirds. That way, I'm pretty much only slicing the apple because the apple's the only thing that doesn't really fit into my juicer. And I'm gonna cut the orange so that I could get small enough chunks to just slide it right in. Oranges are a lot more malleable than an apple, so I could just kind of make them conform. So as you can see, I just cut it into thirds. And I'm also just gonna take out the core. Just gonna cut out the seeds because apparently the seeds contain cyanide and that's not good for you. So I've been having the seeds pretty much for the last couple of months and it hasn't really affected me, but I'm just gonna start taking it out just because. So here I am slicing the orange. I cut it into fourths just because that's easy. I sometimes succeed in peeling them off, sometimes I don't. It's just a matter of trying to get as much as you can out. I pretty much am just adding this because it's a lot. It just adds more ounceage to the juice. Oranges are apparently not that nutritious. They don't have as many vitamins and minerals as apples and carrots do. So again, you just want to get as much as you can out of this. And there you go. Mixing. It helps to use a knife sometimes. Just take off as much as possible. Alright, so I'm gonna get the juicer started. Move this plate out of the way. So basically, I'm gonna juice in 2 steps. I'm first gonna put this stuff into this juicer, push that carrot in. I usually just use a carrot to push shit through. this juicer is step one in my juicing process. I'm catching all the pulp in this cloth. So once I turn everything into a pulp, I am going to use this to press the juice out. And this juicer is pretty much, this part of the juicing process is pretty much going to extract as much juice as possible out of the pulp. And it's going to leave me with like a really dry pulp that I can just throw out or whatever. So I'll just keep making pulp. Okay, so here's my nice mountain of pulp. I'm turn the juicer off, shake the excess pulp off, and now I'm going to attempt to fold this while holding the camera, which is going to be pretty hard. Okay, so I usually fold it into thirds. I'm basically trying to make it like as tight as I can, and pretty much like a burrito. So I want to have like a square that I could put onto the press, and then I'm going to be able to just put it in here, this plate into the sink. And yes, this is pretty much like a car jack. I'm going to jack up the juice. And there you go. Pulp-free juice, fiber-free. It's like 100% juice. It's got vitamins in it, enzymes, minerals. It's really healthy stuff. It'll clean your body out. Juice every day, it's a way of life. Juicing is life, etc. Alright, let me try to get the last amount of juice out. Whoa, alright, I'll just set the camera down. Try to get like a lower angle view. Usually I try to make around 8 ounces, but it usually does not work out. So I just make as much as I can and just drink it. To last, as the pump gets closer to the finished, I have to pump it a lot harder to get the juice out. So that's why it sounds like I'm struggling. Alright. Usually if you leave it for longer, it'll keep dripping. But I don't have time for that right now, so I'm just gonna let it drain out some, and then I'll have a drink. I'm gonna put this plate here so that it'll catch the drippings, and here's me drinking straight from the measuring cup. So good. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.